Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Arcanum. We have found the remnants of the Black Mountain clan. There's not a whole lot that we can do about them right now. We need to go kill some bludgeoners and continue on through this castle. Find our way to not Arronax, Kurgan. Kurgan the Terrible, or whatever they were calling him. Man, this fire really slows down the game. So do those glowing lights. Oh, hello. Alright. Bolt of lightning time. I can't see them. Let them come on through, or people can go... Ow. Ow. Stop that. Have some jolts. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I will do something about that, Raven. If I can find... There we go. There we go. Whew. That was some nasty damage that you took. Let's go ahead and save it. Again, I'm not sure why my alignment has plummeted so much. Something that I've been killing around here has been considered good. Let's hit up the journal real fast. Most powerful is the Bane of Kree. Most magical, Dark Champion. Most evil, Lord of the Damned. Most tech, Automaton. Oh, alright. I don't know. Nothing, I mean, obviously nothing there was more good than Herver. Alright, well. Is Disintegrate considered evil? No, Disintegrate is not considered evil. No, didn't mean to do that. There we go. All taken care of. Okay, let's go through this teleporter.
Greetings. Long have I waited for your arrival, and finally this moment has come. I am Kurgan, first of the necromancers, voyager in the lands of the dead.
I see. Not exactly the person I originally
I
expected.
would think not. Although I know that you've already spoken with Arronax, so you probably know much of my tale. Tell me, what do you think of what has transpired?
I think you're a madman. I've come to put an end to you. I was taken aback, I must admit. Tell me your side of the story. I hate to impose, but can you tell me what's been going on here? I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. I was taken aback, I admit. Tell me your side of the story.
My life, in the world you call Arcanum, seems so very distant.
I mean, it was 2,000 years ago.
Memories clouded like those of a child. And a child I was then, probing the darker magics, given glimpses of the truths yet to come.
The Council, they were right about about the magics? Look at you.
Yes, look at me. And what do you see? A monster. An abomination. You've no idea what I've discovered. You see with eyes tainted by life, and all which that accursed state embodies. My vision is clear because of those magics you hold in disdain, and the Council. It is they I have to thank for it.
So you're dead. That's what you're telling me. You're undead. So let me ask you this. Can you still taste? Like, if you eat ice cream, can you still taste it? Can you still enjoy the pleasure of ingesting such fine meals? Because if not, you are an abomination. That's what makes life great. Not necessarily ice cream, but ham. Delicious, brown sugar glazed ham. There is nothing better, sir. And if you cannot taste that, you are truly, truly an abomination. Anyway, but they punished you. Why would you thank them?
In your world, your Arcanum, I was powerful. Perhaps the most powerful human magicka who has ever been. But to humans, cursed with our shortness of life, our brevity, what is this power? What can be learned in that impermanent spark that is our lives? Nothing. But here, in this so-called prison, there are no limits. There is no end.
I'm going to have to kill you just for Magicker. I do actually understand, but since the only option I have is I don't understand, I guess I'll click it.
This place, this void, has no time as you know it. I've been here for more than 2,000 of your years, and yet I've aged not at all.
Yeah, but you're dead.
I feel as I did the moment they sent me here, or as when the Dark Elves first called to me. Do you now see? Here I can do everything I did in your world, but I am unfettered by the chains of mortality that time hangs upon us.
Fine, then stay here and leave our world be. But the Dark Elves thought they were calling to Arronax. I'm going to go with this first option.
I truly wish I could. My reasons for returning aren't what you'd think. I had no aspirations for power or domination like your companion Arronax did. Aspirations that I became the victim of. No. Those are the motivations of the living, and I no longer place myself among them.
Then what? What is it you want?
If only I could show you the places I've seen, you might understand the things I say. I've been to the desolate lands, wandered by those souls who still see the lands of the living, but wear the cloak of the dead. Blind to their own ends, they cry, passing through one another like shadows in the dying light of day. I've traveled to where souls rot in torment, pierced with the jagged shards of life and vision, clinging to memory, regrets of the flesh. I saw that this prison was of their own making, and the key was in unknowing, in release. And still, I traveled on.
Is there a rat crawling into that
And
skull's
finally,
mouth?
I came to the place where souls go to die, where the mirrored and worn spirits fall into an endless sea of gray, mirrored glass. And I lowered myself within, and lay there among them, and I almost did not return. And do you know what I found there? There, among the silent and battered shells of the innumerable, peace, enlightenment, truth. Only then did I realize that this place, this life, is an abomination, a horrible distortion of the natural order. This life, who mothered pain and fear and envy, these twisted children who exist only because we are here to feed them, to nourish them. This life, this afterthought, a disturbance, a mere ripple in that great, dead sea, not even the cause, but merely an effect, sending these souls upward, screaming for release from the day they are torn from their waters. The effect of what? I do not know, nor do I care. Have you ever spoken with the dead? Called to them from this side? Pulled them from their silent rest? Do you know what it is that they feel? Pain. Pain when torn into this wakefulness. This reminder of the chaos from which they had escaped. Pain at having to live. There will be no more pain. There will be no more chaos. I see your soul, traveler. It screams, tattered and spent. Do you feel its pull? Do you hear its wailing? It is within my power to calm these waters, and that is what I shall do.
Look, I'm pretty sure you're just experiencing, like, the sound of my stomach. I had Taco Bell last night. Look, it does a number to my digestive system, sir. I'm pretty sure that's what you're hearing. Also, I want to mention that Virgil here, he was dead, and I brought him back, and he's actually pretty happy with that. Like, he's a better person for it. So, I think I'm going to have to kill you. Because you're insane. I suppose it's a different way to look at things anyway.
Hold on a moment. Might I speak with you?
Sure, Virgil.
What he is saying, it's not completely untrue. I've seen the places he speaks of. Felt the peace and serenity of that great Dead Sea. It's not something I'll ever forget.
What are you saying, Virgil? Do you agree with Kurgan?
Of course not. I made my choice a long time ago, and I choose to stand with you. Yes, there is pain in life, pain and loss and sorrow. But there is also joy and the pleasures of growing and learning.
And ham.
You can't have one without the other. And I wouldn't want to sacrifice either.
Especially ham.
But in the end, I stand with you. Whatever your choice.
Thank you, Virgil. As for you, Kurgan.
I can no longer tolerate the atrocities that this thing, this life has brought about. There will be peace. There will be quiet.
But there will be no ham. There will be no music.
Will no longer be. And so I go to Arcanum to be an end to it. And then I will join the souls of the dead when it is done.
I have a few questions before we continue. Perhaps I could persuade you otherwise. You may be wrong. Ooh. Well, before we continue, I have some questions.
Of course.
Tell me of how you came to be here.
I was the first of the necromancers, and the Elven Council was displeased with my studies into the darker side of that discipline. After an inquiry into my activities, the Council was going to exile me, but Arronax, in his hatred of me, convinced them banishment was more appropriate for my so-called crimes. They banished me soon afterward.
I see. A few more questions.
Of course.
Tell me about what happened with Arronax.
Arronax was banished here only a few years after I was. After seeing how powerful I'd become, he raised a ragged army against me. But his efforts were useless. I destroyed his army and threw him in chains. A fitting end for him, and a reward for his endless arrogance.
I see. A few more questions.
Of course.
Tell me of the Dark Elves and the Black Mountain Clan.
The Dark Elves began calling across the void soon after Arronax had been banished. By the time their feeble cries were heard, their master was already defeated and imprisoned. Pretending I was he, I masterminded the manipulation of the Panari, coerced the Dark Elves into betraying the trusts of Logair and the Wheel Clan, and had the Black Mountain Clan sent to me.
And what has the Black Mountain Clan been doing?
The Black Mountain Clan was brought here because of the nature of technology and magic. The wards which bind the gate back to Arcanum are weakening because of the rise of technology. I've brought the dwarves here to construct a device to shatter the wards once and for all.
I see. I like how his reaction towards me is 93 amiable.
Of course.
What is it you really want, Kurgan?
I want the end to all life. I've divined the mysteries of death and seen its truth.
42.
Death is the natural state of things, and life is a distortion of the natural order. I will put an end to it once and for all.
You understand that you can't have death without having life in the first place, right? I mean, death is post-life, not pre-life. A world that has no life on it, that has never had life on it, like Mercury. That's not a dead world, because it never had life in the first place. I mean, admittedly, where he'd be going is that, you know, everything would be dead because life exists now. But the point is like, how can death be the natural order of things if life is the abomination? Because you can't get to life without having... I mean, you can't get to death without having life first. See, sir? See? You're wrong.
Of course.
None for now. Now, what is it you want to do, Kurgan?
I can no longer tolerate the atrocities that this thing...
Perhaps I could persuade you otherwise. You may be wrong.
Am I? It all depends on your point of view. Take yourself, for example. You've been told from the beginning of your adventure that you're the second coming of Nasruddin, the return of the living one. Do you believe it?
Let's see. You know, I think it's all a bunch of drivel, of course, and I plan on fulfilling it. It's not really important. Either way, you're going to die. I'm not one to discount anything, but I'd be inclined to say no. And perhaps it's best that I be going. I mean, it is kind of a bunch of drivel, so we'll go with that.
As well you should. There are no prophecies. It's just the nature of living things to want to conform their existence to a foreseeable pattern, to attempt to exert control over the chaos that surrounds them. Life by its very nature disallows this. Life is an accident, the result of random chance. Therefore, its nature can be no different.
That's your opinion. Can you support it?
There are those who would look at all that has happened to you, and then look at you, and call you a madman for not believing in the prophecy. Your opinion is based on what you have seen, what you know. My perceptions on the nature of life and death are no different.
Perhaps, but my opinion doesn't threaten the whole of creation.
That only bothers you because you see your creation as the natural order of things. I've told you it's only the effect of a meddler, the incoherent scribblings of a child. It's not meant to be.
I suppose it's possible you're correct.
I realize that you follow the way of the righteous, or at least that's the role you've decided to play. But you've yet to see the other side. Follow me, and I'll show you things you'd never imagined.
Nah, I'll not turn back now. You're going to die, Kurgan. Kinda was hoping for more options here, but, well. Ultimately, I figured that we'd have to kill him.
I shall send you to that great dead sea, and then you shall know.
I don't think so. I don't think that you should be up there in the front, Zan. Just saying. Where? Get. Oh, I got a pixel on for him. There we go. He's got a lot of hit points. So good. That's a lot of dodging there. Poisoned him, though. What about harm? 8. Yeah, this is better. Well, as long as we're here, I am going to use that on myself. I will get some extra speed. Guess I'll use the skin thickening as well, since I have it. Use one of those. Just keep myself topped off on fatigue. And back to Lightning Bolt. He's below 50% hit points. I don't know how many hit points he actually has, but he's got a lot. Armor damage. Rude. That's not great. Thank you. Haste has given me a lot of turn units. Or whatever you want to call them. AP. Yeah, go with another one. Oh! There's something standing next to me. I didn't even realize it. I'm not exactly sure what's going on now. So the two summoned things are fighting each other. I actually didn't necessarily want to attack him. I'm not sure which of these is... Like, they're both allies, so... What is going on here? Okay, there we go. Everyone seems to be okay. Can I talk to you now, Kurgan? No? What the heck is going on? Hello? Game, you want to tell me what's going on here? Let me save it real fast, just in case I do something that's going to screw things up. Okay, no, I can't go down. Alright, you have a scroll of dispersed magic in here somewhere. Did you actually use it? Can you use these? Maybe she can. She definitely had a scroll of dispersed magic. Okay. Oh, I bet I needed to use the Vendergoth device. I bet that's what I needed to do. I forgot. I didn't even think about that. Oh. Okay, yep. So, now I need to use the Vendergoth device. There we go. I actually didn't even think about that. I mean, it's not like I have this power to put myself into a cocoon. So I didn't free Arronax. Not exactly sure what I needed to do that. There's a really interesting,
The defeat of Lucan and his henchmen, coupled with your freeing of the ghost of Bessie Toon, enabled Shrouded Hills to grow and become a thriving community once again.
Huh.
A new silver vein is discovered in the old Bessie Toon mine. Workers pour into town by the dozens, and within a few years,
Well,
Shrouded Hills is a bustling boom town. Such towns often have problems keeping the peace. Shrouded Hills has no such trouble, mainly due to the efforts of their new sheriff, Doc Roberts. Don Throg, because of the advice that you gave him, became a leading political activist in the fight for Orcish rights. In time, he legalized Orcish labor unions, secured the vote for all citizens regardless of race or gender, and became the champion of equal rights and justice in Tarant. Before long, he was begrudgingly voted into the Industrial Council, and in a few years, he sat at its head. Following the deaths of Pollock and Darian Mogg, the Boyle was demolished and then built anew. The Bentley was renovated and became the most elegant hotel in Tarant. The owner, the Honorable Mr. Caleb Molloy, is often seen mixing drinks for his guests in the hotel bar. Because of your outstanding efforts in negotiating the terms for Caledon's membership into the Unified Kingdom, as well as the wise governing policies of Don Throg, Caledon and Tarant became equally prosperous. There is peace for many years in Arcanum.
considering how
Long-standing deception
one-sided that was.
by the Dark Elves was finally brought to light. Alexander became the new High Priest of the Panari, and he wrote a new chapter for the Archaeon based on his experiences with the Living One. Because you convinced the mayor of Blackroot to rejoin Cumbria, there was a small struggle between Maximilian and the Industrial Council concerning ownership of the town. Maximilian was determined to defend his own, and he was successful in doing so. Under the protection of their new king, Blackroot grew into one of the most important port cities in all of Arcanum.
That was very, very abrupt. Like, really abrupt. Makes me wonder what I missed by not doing things. I do really like that my intervention there with Don Throg got a really good ending there for Tarrant. I'm really kind of amazed by Caledon and Tarrant prospering with that deal that I talked them into doing, considering how really one-sided it was. But yeah, I don't know if I got out of there. I assume so, since the ending sequence showed the portal opening, the technological portal opening. I assume I got out. But yeah, so that was the end, I guess. It's really abrupt. Feel bad that I didn't save Arronax. I don't know. I must have missed something that I could do. You know, let me see if I can. Not with that. This was before going in there. Or was this like right at the beginning? This was right at the beginning, wasn't it? No. Or was it? No, it was not right at the beginning. Okay, alright. This is after I've gotten this sword. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of curious if the sword is what can be used to free Arronax. Because that's really the only thing that I've found in the area. I have no idea what those other items did. Is this, yeah, this is after my alignment crapped out. Maybe it was, like, getting them all to join me or something? I don't know. I may load back up a bit.
You have more you wish to speak to me about? What is it that you wish of me, then? What are your questions?
Nope. Alright, so the Vendragoth device does not work on you. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. No. Okay. I don't know. Real fast. Let's go back here. 28. No, my alignment was already really low at this point. Oh, you know what? I bet it was all the pickpocketing I was doing. I bet it was all the pickpocketing I was doing. Yeah. Yeah, it was all the pickpocketing I was doing. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, well, that has been Arcanum. Very abrupt end. I probably missed some of the, you know, ending cards that they did, because that played out basically exactly like Fallout. And that's really how this... I mean, this game is like steampunk Fallout. For obvious reasons. I mean, a lot of the people who worked on this worked on Fallout. But I definitely enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well. And when we come back tomorrow, we'll have something new for the channel. See you then, everyone.